Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Akila and this is what I like to call my cozy space. So if you're in the cozy space, you are in for a very restorative, relaxing class. So if you see me in the other room, you're going to be more in for a power class. So today I'm going to be taking you through a very slow and gentle bedtime yoga that is going to be entirely reclined, laying on the back. So if you actually just want to hop into your bed and do it in bed, you can do that. Get yourself nice and cozy. Got my favorite cozy socks on. So we're definitely getting ready to chill. So that being said, find yourself either on your mat or you can hop into bed so that when we're ready for Shavasana, you can just get straight into bed. We're going to come to lay down on the back. And we're just going to hug the left knee in towards the chest, starting by wrapping the hands around the shin. And just gently taking a little mini bounce of the knee. Just gentle pulses pulling the knee in towards the chest. Right foot is planted here, or it can extend out long. And on your next breath in, you're just gonna lengthen through the left leg. And you can bring the hands to interlace around the back of the thigh or the back of the calf. Maybe you reach all the way up towards the ankle. If this is feeling like a lot, you can always rebend into the right leg, planting the foot. And taking any gentle movements that feel nice here, you can circle out the ankle. You can gently pulse the leg in, but really being mindful not to pull too far here. This is just a gentle unwind before bed. On the inhales, finding length in the hamstring. On the exhales, maybe the stretch can deepen. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, you're just going to take that left leg across the body. Hand can come to the outer edge of the foot if you'd like. You can keep the leg straight or bend it to come into a twist. Option here as well if you'd like to bend into the right leg and maybe the left hand meets the right foot, coming into a cattail pose. Really just letting everything melt heavy towards the floor or the bed here. Giving yourself this opportunity to rinse out any of the stressors from the day. And if you have the right leg bent and you're grasping onto the foot, feeling the opening across the front of the right quad. Your next inhale is going to release both feet if you have them, coming back through the center. Knees hugging into the chest for a moment. Then we're going to come to find a half happy baby on the left side. So the right leg extends long. And then grabbing towards the outer edge of the left foot, coming into this half happy baby pose. Maybe rubbing the hand down the front of the right hip flexor, giving a little massage. If this is too intense to reach for the foot, you can always just hold the back of the right thigh. Whatever is gonna prepare you best for sleep. Your next exhale is just gonna let the left leg release, and you're gonna take this to the other side. So starting with that, knee into the chest, right knee pulses in gently. Left leg can extend or stay bent with the foot planted on the floor. And just gently coaxing that knee in towards the chest. And then option to stay here with the knee, or you can extend into the right leg. Taking the right leg up towards the ceiling for a gentle hamstring stretch. Maybe you circle out that right foot. Maybe a gentle pulsing in to pull the right leg in closer. But taking it nice and slow. Maybe your interlaces more to the bottom of your leg towards the thigh. Whatever this stretch looks like for you, make sure that you're not straining into the hamstring at all. One more inhale here through the nose, deep and intentional. And then we're going to take the right leg across, maybe the outer right foot comes into the left hand, and we take it open to a twist. Again, the full extension of the leg here is not a requirement. You can bend into the right leg. You can also bend into the left leg. Maybe the right hand comes to find the toes. Pulling into your cat-tail twist. So this one can be really intense because we've got the twist going on, we've got the stretch into the right IT band, we've got the stretch in the left quad. Especially being careful if you didn't do a ton of movement today. If you were sitting at a desk all day, we want to be really gentle into these variations. So you might be better off with just your regular simple twist. Really listening to your body here. We're just going to unravel the legs, coming back through the center. And then the right knee comes in with the option to come to that half happy baby. And again, you can just give a gentle massage to the front of the left hip flexor if you'd like. And really letting go here. Right knee drifts to the outer right shoulder, down towards the floor. Just take a few more breaths here. Maybe experimenting with a little bit of extension and bend into the right knee. Exploring different areas of the hamstring that may be tight. And on your next exhale, you're going to let that foot release. We'll take both knees to hug in one more time. And then I have two options for this next pose that you can come into. So you can come into a reclined figure 4, crossing the left ankle over the right. And maybe the hands come in to interlace around the shin or the hamstring. Or maybe you just let this stack come with the right foot to the floor. Option 2 is you can slide the thighs together, point the feet outwards, and come into this reclined Gomukhasana. So grabbing the feet here, outer edges of the heels. And this one can be very intense, so it might not be for you. I like to wiggle it a little bit side to side, working through the sticky parts of the pose. And if it's feeling intense, just try to breathe through it as best you can. With the exception of pain, we don't want to be working into pain at all. There may be some very intense sensations coming in with this stretch. Keep the breath calm and fluid. I'll take one more breath here. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And then exhale, let whatever variation you've taken release. We'll take it to the other side. So either coming into that reclined figure 4 or maybe crossing over for Gomukhasana on the second side. Grabbing towards the outer edges of the feet. Maybe wiggling the hips a little bit side to side. Making this an exploration of all of the places that are really holding on to a lot of tension. Letting any exhales fall out of the mouth as sighs. Really encouraging any release of frustration here. And we'll take one more breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let whatever variation you have release. The knees come in towards the chest. And if you have a wall nearby, you can take the legs up the wall, so your sit bones would be pressed up right against the wall, heels supported by the wall. Or you can also come with me, lifting the hips up, bringing the toes behind you for a plow pose. knees can bend or stay straight here. You can also come into a shoulder stand if you'd like to. Making sure that the head stays forward. So don't look side to side. Keep the neck neutral here. We'll take one more deep inhale here. And on your exhale, with control, if you're in your plow pose, your hips will lower gently to the floor. You'll bend at the knees when the hips arrive. And just slide the legs out long. Coming into your Shavasana. And if you're already in your bed, you may start to drift off to sleep here. And normally at the end of my classes, I would talk you out of Shavasana. So I would leave you in Shavasana for a few minutes and then talk you through a gentle transition out. But today I'm just gonna let the music play for a few minutes in Shavasana. And I'll end the video here so that if you are drifting off to sleep, you'll just have a bit of music and then silence. So I'll take this moment before I leave you in silence for your Shavasana to say a big thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that this little bit of time that you gave yourself before bed helps you have a restful and wonderful sleep. And I'll see you next time on the mat.